Hello friends, it's day 10. That means we get another diary, and I just want to show you guys that I have finally hit one of the second biggest milestone maybe, I want to say. Actually, it's the biggest, which is level 50 on your character level. Or account level, sorry. And why is that? It's because everything unlocks for you, 99% of them, okay? So with your Green Pursuit, what does that mean? Rengokusu unlocks for you. Nico Nana unlocks Inferno. Sharon unlocks Inferno. And Hoyan also unlocks Inferno. Okay? In your thresholds, all the Inferno stages get unlocked. And this is where you get to find all of these specialized core. Does that mean that you can clear it? Probably not. I can't do it. But it just means that it has unlocked for you and you have the opportunity to actually attempt this stage now. Okay? This is where you're going to get all of these specialized cores, which has only the right side pieces. Same thing goes with Aurora. Alright? Everything unlocks for you here. Basically, the game is 99% unlocked. And then the reason why I say 99% because the last 1% I noticed is Rengokusu's Inferno unlocks at 55. Okay? Now, what have I been doing? Basically, yesterday on day 10, this is something that you guys are not going to have if you guys are following along later down in the future. But we got ourselves Holden and Ho-Yan. So I've gotten myself a Holden. He's about to be level 45. I've been leveling him up. And we also got Ho-Yan, which is over here, who's also level 45 now for me. Okay? These two units I have pulled, I'm getting them ready because I think that they are going to be super important for GVG. Especially Holden. Holden is used in a lot of Inferno Terramaton teams at the moment. Right now I don't have him on that gear. Right now I'm trying to build him up on PvP gear. But that's a story for a different day. Alright? But that was what happened yesterday. We got Holden and Ho-Yan's banner. And we've pulled on it. We've gotten it. I still have one of this because I just cleared the Sharon boss in Ember Track. So we might as well just pull it while we're here, right? Let's see what we get. Nothing. So we don't care. Cool. But then, what else do you do? So yesterday I spent my entire time, okay? And this is before any prior knowledge because I'm about to get into something that they just announced. I spend most of my time in investigation here. Okay? Why did I do that? Because in the hyperlink charter there were so many of these getting your units to level 50. Where is it? I can't find it anymore. There was one of this over here, upgrade 3, and then there was another one here that wanted you to do it as well. Where is it? There, like 3 animals to 6 star. There's a level 51 somewhere. I'm blind. I'm very blind. That's why I wear glasses, guys. But it's somewhere in here. Okay, it's probably here. There you see, 6 animals to 5 star. I had to do all of that because I wanted all the rewards. Okay, this is the time where I'm trying to push my hyperlink charter as best as I can. I don't want to get stuck just because I don't have a level 50, and so I started farming that. Primarily because I wanted to clear that, and secondly because I needed the experience points to get Holden up to scratch. Because they didn't, drop any packs for us whales. So we had to actually farm it ourselves, which sucked because I wanted to use my stamina farming shells or thresholds. Now, what am I going to do now? Basically, I'm going to be farming GP outposts just a little bit, but I'm mostly going to spend my time in Grim Pursuit and Thresholds because I finally gotten my Hell 4 Terramaton to a somewhat 80% clear, which I'm pretty happy. Doki Doki is 100% clear. Now I just need to farm up more gears for all of my units so that I can start attempting Inferno and not have, a shit time in it. Okay? Now, before we move any further, I want to show you what the inventory looks like now. It's mostly red. Mostly it's red. Okay, there's very few outstandings left, and I'm just waiting for upgrades, and then I'm just going to yeet it out and get back all my gold. Okay, but you can see that we are at this point now where everything is, you know, red. Same thing with the shells. I only have 3 left for the red ones. That's only reason why I'm keeping one of these Twilight Knights is because we don't have a direct upgrade in Mythic version for it yet. Black Flags will get instantly replaced because Jackal Guard is just the superior one. But you can see, we are getting ready, right? Now we are only, you know, red shell gaming at this point, okay? But today, now this doesn't apply to anyone who's going to be following along in the future, but we got ourselves a game announcement, okay? So let's quickly jump into it right now. Okay, let's read this. A letter to all hyperlinkers, recent changes and future plans. Dear hyperlinkers, first we want to extend our sincere apologies to all players who love and support blah blah blah, whatever. Over the past few days, we have received substantial feedback regarding the recent balance changes. We deeply understand that these adjustments will not fully consider the gaming experience and expectations, and there were shortcomings in both communication and execution. Yeah, the communication and execution part could definitely be worked on. Like, just tell your player base what you're doing, how you're doing it, when is it happening, and that's it. You don't have to, you know, do it behind our backs and then not talk about it, okay? We value players' voice immensely and we apologize for not managing this matter. So we have given this issue full consideration. Now, we solemnly pledge to the following measures, balance adjustments. To provide a more stable and predicting gaming experience, we have decided that major balance adjustments, including characters, equipment, and core gameplay, will strictly be scheduled during the fixed window between the end of an RTA season and the start of a new one. Now, I'm pretty used to this because I come from Epic 7, and this is what usually happens anyway. When the RTA season ends, they review the entire season, see what changes they want to do, what kind of new meta they want to bring out, then they release a balance patch, and then we read it. And then we get excited, and then we start building towards those units, and then the new season starts. So I'm quite used to this already. This is something that I thought that they should have already implemented. So that's my thoughts on it. This means that during ongoing seasons, we will avoid large-scale balance changes that impact core gameplay, except for emergency fixes and critical bugs. This will allow everyone to engage in competitive play, progression, and planning in a stable environment. Yes, the stable environment is the most important part here. If you want to do something that is going to critically change the way someone plays your core gameplay, which is basically your PvE farming to play into PvP, just give us reconfigures. Just give us reconfigures again. Let us reset our units, the ones that we built that we no longer can use. I don't think that's a big ask. Just give that to us. And so if that is what a lot of, you know, games do, if they're going to change something the way it was never intended to be played, just give that out. Just as I finish my recording, they released another announcement. So we're going to quickly read it right now, and I'm going to add this in here. This is the post-edit stuff. Dear hyperlinkers, after carefully considering players' feedback, we acknowledge that the primary request for the reset option is affected the Animus, and we are preparing the Animus reconfiguration event on Monday, June 16. So tomorrow's reset, we're getting this. And they included 3 resets. So the first one is free, and the next 2 will require Hydro Crystals, and it will be for 7 days. So, community has won. Everyone gets to reset their fuck up, which is perfect because that's what everyone has been crying for, and we're getting it. So, well done, team. Finally, we're getting this. Back to the video. Second one, Blessing Galore event. Now, this is the 2x event that I was talking about here. Okay? We have closely monitored your enthusiasm of the Blessing Galore event and appreciate the valuable suggestions provided during the testing phase. After carefully listening, we have decided to launch an exclusive Blessing Galore event. This event is set to start on the 21st of June, which is next weekend, and will last for 2 days. In this event, all 3 will have double drop rates. Oh, so for 2 days straight, all these investigation thresholds and GP outposts will simultaneously have 2x drop. Interesting. So they're not doing 1 day of this, 1 day of this, 1 day of this, which is how the beta was. Cool. That just means that this is going to be, you know, threshold galore, right? I'm definitely going to be doing some investigation GP outpost myself because that was what I was saving for. But there's definitely going to be a day where I just dedicate directly to thresholds. I don't know. I have to think about how I want to spread out my resources because I already used some of the stamina because I didn't know this was happening until just now. In regards, in addition to expressing our apologies, we are prepared the following rewards. Blah 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 blah. So we get mental stabilizer, we get a stamina pot, we get 10 summons and 200k. Cool. Alright. So that was what day 10 entailed for us. Okay? Basically, you're in maintenance mode. You are trying to improve your games. So you've cleared Hell 4, you've cleared, all the Hell stages. Now you're just, fine-tuning them to make them nice and easy. And you're not trying to, struggle anymore because you're going to get a lot more gear. Like you can see my Lian is built relatively poorly. Okay? It's not fully level yet. The shell's only level 20. But, the stats are getting there. Okay? And that is the big power spike that you are going to see eventually. Like I have Messiah on like some random ass gear. And he's still putting out some okay stats if I ever use it, right? So this is the point where your progression starts improving ever so slightly, no matter how you're getting it. Like you can see, I don't have much prowess on him, right? Holden has only this prowess because you have to get this to level 5. But I need to start farming all of this stuff now, okay? But that's about it. Day 10 is the same as day 9. You are just trucking along, just keep swimming, do all of that stuff, okay? Now, if you like this kind of content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Catch you in the next one.